going well. It's going well. We had some tough losses there at the beginning, but like we said, we were playing some, bigger schools, bigger competition, which makes us better for our conference matchups. And so far, our record, I think it's 7-5 or 8-5. But I don't think our record really shows the talent and skill level of our team.
Right. What do you hear your girls say when they go play a Springdale Harbor or a North Little Rock like last year or a Rogers Heritage? What do they say about when they're playing about a Class 6A or 5A school like that?
Well, they go into it, kind of with the mindset that they know that these teams are going to be difficult to beat. They're going to be good competition, but like Lexi playing summer ball, you don't get better unless you play harder competition. So it's better for us down the road. So it is frustrating for Lexi and Allison. Neither one of them like to lose. But, it's part of it. It's part of sports.
Lexi gets it back behind the three-point line. This one just off the rim. Rebound tipped out, trying to chase it down. Caden Brown does. Back to Wallace. And Keith, lastly behind the three-point line. Inside to Brown.
Hook
kind of
shot
acrobatic. There. Couldn't get it to fall. Lone Oak with the rebound. 22-9. 4:40 remaining in the second quarter. Looks like Gracie Linville will return to the ball game at the next break in the action. Dribbled off the foot. Chase it back to midcourt. And now she's kind of stuck. Loses it. Cameron Keith.
I don't know what's going on.
Will they tie her up? There it is. Alternate possession to the Yellow Jackets. Well, it's not been a really pretty first half from either squad. I think Lone Oak's having trouble scoring. They're doing as good as anybody. I think it's breaking the Clinton press. It's just they've got some turnovers. So they're losing the ball. They have trouble getting the ball in the basket. Clinton's missed some shots tonight. Caden Brown will drive left to right across the lane and put it up and in.
Good move.
I've got her for 4 points now, 24-9. And Clinton back in that zone press.
We had trouble with the three-pointer against Bauxite Tuesday night. Looks like we shot several and they wouldn't fall, but we scored in the paint.
Out of bounds, but Lone Oak will get it back. That's kind of an example there if you're watching on YouTube. They kind of break the press, get by a couple defenders. Going to end up with just one, and that's Kristen Holt with it, and then she's going to lose her dribble. It's going to go out of bounds, but it was off the foot of Katie Gifford, so they get it back. Ball's loose again.
We got a pile up.
Somebody's going to travel or tie up or something there. What's the call? Usually alternate possession is the safest, but I guess the officials will talk it over. Somebody could have been laying out of bounds, touching the ball.
We had several on the ball.
And it's going to end up with Lone Oak.
Okay.
I don't know if let's see if they switch the possession arrows. They look to Miranda Widener at the scorer's table. It is Lone Oak at the end of the Clinton bench. See if they switch the arrow. They do not. So maybe they must have said maybe that ball was out of bounds on Clinton.
Maybe so. It very well could have been.
Open three-pointer from the left wing. Won't go. Back of the rim.
Good job.
Tipped out. Quickly to Gracie Linville across midcourt. Good cross lane pass to Brown. Can't finish. And the rebound alone. Gracie knocks it away. Out of bounds. Who touched it last? And I think they're going to say it was off Lone Oak. As Gracie was able to poke it by. Well,
I think they said it was off of Gracie.
It was off of Gracie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she tapped it.
Bounce pass in the press now. It's a man press by the Yellow Jackets. And they throw it away. Caitlin Lashley's got it. A miss, a rebound. Shakira James across midcourt into the corner. Three-point shot up off the rim. Won't go. tipped out, poked into the backcourt. And Demaya Eason's going to run it down for Lone Oak. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Clinton 24, Jackrabbits 9. Olivia Johnson set to return to the ball game at the next break. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Drive, take it all the way off the glass. Won't go. Linville to Wallace on the dribble. Lexi gets it back into the corner. 3-point attempt lastly. Short, won't go. Gifford out of the air, off the glass, good.
Good rebound by Katie Gifford.
I've got her with 6 points, a couple of field goals, 2 free throws made, 26-9. Oh. And reach-in foul. Lexi or
I think Lexi
Gracie
got that one.
I think Lexi got her first.
Yeah.
They were both going to foul. Just who
Yeah.
got Lexi gets whistled there.
Sometimes
Olivia Johnson in. So you got Johnson, Linville. Lastly, Gifford and Brown. Man press. Lone Oak breaks it. Again, they're doing a good job of getting it into the front court. They're just having trouble finishing. Foul called on the Yellow Jackets. 3rd team foul here in the second quarter.
I don't know who that was on. I'm not sure.
We'll have to watch the scoreboard.
Number 1.
Olivia Johnson going to pick up the foul. Lone Oak inbounds the ball behind the 3-point line.
Gracie about got a steal there.
And she pokes it away.
Lone
Oak gets it back, tied up. Alternate possession to Lone Oak. Boy, if you're an offensive player, you can't let up. Gracie's going to. No. She's got quick. She's so.
Quick hands and quick feet.
So when she's running down the floor, her legs are so fast.
Yes.
Smaller maybe in size, but her legs get going so fast. And then you said her hands are so quick.
3-point.
And a 3-point field goal. Macy Eads, that's her first points of the night. Clinton quickly going the other way. Linville for 3. Off the rim, won't go. Gifford keeps it alive momentarily until Eads recovers the basketball. Pass ahead, turn, spin, couple of defenders. Good slide, step in the lane, and gets the 2 is Demaya Eason. That's at least the 5th Jackrabbit to score in the first half, 26-14. 3-point field goal for Caden Brown. 7 points, 3rd field goal, 3rd team 3-pointer of the night, 3rd different player. Tie it up.
Jump ball.
Alternate possession to Clinton. The press defense, Maggie Gresham will return. With 1:21 remaining in the second quarter. Coach Darren Ward for the Lone Oak Jackrabbits on his feet, directing his defense. Brown in the corner, catch off the pass, bounce pass, shoot 3, miss, rebound. Lone Oak. Easton with it, cross midcourt. Defended by Linville. The sideline just in front of the Clinton bench. Eads, a couple defenders, knocked away. They get it back. Easton with a shot, won't go. Rebound hits the floor. Lone Oak recovers. Good cross the lane pass, blocked by Lastly, out of bounds.
Good block.
.46 seconds in the second quarter. Lone Oak loses it on the inbounds pass. They get it back, and then a foul is going to be whistled. That may be Caden Brown. Let's see. That's going to go against Gracie.
Gracie.
That is her 3rd.
I didn't see that one.
4th team foul. And quickly up and in, going to come Allison Wallace into the ball game. The older Wallace sibling.
Wallace, the senior. She's about to wrap things up here.
Defending on Eason. And Eason with a jumper. Gets 2, her 4th point, 29-16. Lastly, Keith, Allison Wallace, Caden Brown, Maggie Gresham. Allison, the right wing. Allison, a threat from behind the 3-point line. Leave her open this time. She's dribbles. She's going to toss it back to Keith. It's going to go into the backcourt, run it down. A little violation. Back to Lone Oak with 19 seconds. remaining here in the second quarter, the first half. Clinton 29, Jackrabbits 16. And Coach Matthew Post on his feet.
Whoa.
On the dribble. And Caden Brown, she's straight up, vertical with her hands, but she's
with
running alongside a Jackrabbit with her body there, kind of bumping her towards the baseline. So I think maybe that was an easy call for the official.
Yes.
Fifth team foul, so 2 free throws coming up for James with 18 seconds to go. Looks like Clinton's going to sub in 3, and I think that's Allison. That's Abigail Park's going to come in for the first time tonight. I guess I didn't talk to Coach Post before the ball game. Not sure if we'd see her if she sat out a little bit of a sore ankle on Tuesday night, but she's going to come in for the final 18 seconds of this one.
She's got a brace on it.
As James goes, 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah.
Her first points, 29-17, 18 seconds. Well, if you want to set up for a final shot, you've got Abigail Parks, the three-point shooter. You got Lexi Wallace. You got Allison Wallace, all from the outside. Parks, back to Lexi, over to Allison. She's open, lines it up. The 3 is up. Won't go off the back of the rim. Almost. 5 seconds. Rebound, Lonoke, up to midcourt. Lexi steals it. She gets the shot off in time. Count it. Off the glass. Good. Lexi momentarily looks back as she runs to the locker room. 32-17. Big finish. Wallace with 7 points. That was her first field goal to go along with 4 free throws made. And 32-17.
She likes those last-second shots. Good under pressure.
Oh, well, stay with us. We'll talk about a little bit of that during our halftime break. We'll step away for just a couple of moments. Back to the studio. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by these fine Yellow Jacket boosters, by Clinton Stockyard, by the Pottery Shop, by Dr. Kyle Hensley and his staff, by Main Street Florist, by Clinton Real Estate, by Johnny's Automotive, by American Home Pharmacy, by TLC Bookkeeping, and by Regions Bank. These fine boosters help bring you tonight's coverage.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Now located in the shopping center at 244 Highway 65 South or on the web at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton Yellow Jacket sports.
Conway Regional has been the community's hospital for more than 100 years, providing high-quality, compassionate care. As our community continues to grow, we're growing alongside you to ensure all your healthcare needs are met right here in Conway. Our board-certified interventional cardiologists, specialized team, and innovative cardiovascular technology are here to provide the comprehensive care you deserve when you need it most. So when you're facing a heart emergency, trust the care you'll find down the hallway, not down the highway.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace. Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Halftime here from Yellow Jacket Arena, 32-17. It's a big Friday night. The pep band is here. The cheerleaders are here. They're dressed in ugly sweaters. There's going to be a cheer dance performance with some of the other students at halftime. I think between the boys' game, it's toy toss night. Folks have brought their stuffed animals to donate. They're going to throw those out. I think in the senior boys' game, there's Sharon Newland Richardson. I saw her buying hers at Walmart last week, so we'll look forward to that. And a good home crowd tonight in this final game at Yellow Jacket Arena before we head to the Christmas break and do that. There will be, are there tournament games next week? Or
we don't have tournament games. We just have matchup games. I think we go to Russellville and Star City.
But, there'll be some other tough matchups.
Yes, those will be.
Before we turn. Well, that's the voice you're hearing. That's not my colleague tonight. He's away getting ready for Harding University, the national championship tomorrow. That's Sarah Wallace. That's mom of senior Allison Wallace and sophomore Lexi Wallace, who made that three-pointer to end the first half. So that was a lot of fun. What's it like having both daughters on the same team?
Well,
playing at the same time.
Yeah, it's fun. I was looking forward to this, ever since they were little. Looking for them to one day being on the same team for that 1 year. So, it's finally here, and it's fun. We're loving it.
So you mentioned as we were going off the air, that Lexi likes to that last second shot to finish a half. And, I remember as a kid playing out on my carport with the goal, and you time that out and you shoot the game winner the second field. What's it like at your house through the years with your kids and your girls playing basketball?
They've always been competitive, all of them. I've got Allison senior playing, Lexi 10th grade, Reese is 8th grade. I got Karis in the 5th grade playing pee-wee ball, so we're playing every Saturday. And then Jenna, she'll be coming up next year. She'll be a 3rd grader. She can't wait. She wanted to play this year, but couldn't. We had to tell her to wait. So we've got a competitive bunch of girls who like to win and just like to compete. They like to play. Jenna and Savannah, they're getting out on our carport a lot now, getting out there and shooting and playing already, getting ready for their turn, So it's fun. It's been fun watching all of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think, Lexi, I don't know, Allison, she's kind of plays during the summer, kind of not just for school.
Yeah, Allison's played with the United group with Jeff Jennings out of Marshall.
No, we know Jeff. Yeah.
Yes, that's been fun, and that's been good for her. And then Lexi plays with Keith Cornett. He's her coach. He's from Concord. And the Shockers is who she plays with, and they play a lot of high-level competition, and looking forward to next summer for that already. Of course, Allison she'll graduating, and she'll be done with that.
But
yes,
I think I asked Allison just here recently on air, and she told me she might go to Ouachita Baptist.
That is an option.
And run track there. And as a Ouachita Baptist graduate, I could only encourage that more for her. I think that would be a great place for her to head off to college.
Yes, that's where if I could tell her where to go, that's where I'd have her go. But that is one of her options, and she does have the opportunity to run cross country there if she wants to, which is a great opportunity.
Yeah, talked about some of the sports for the girls around the facility. That cross country team, we talked about Maddie Cabana, who is one of the best in the state, one of the best in the country running summer and AAU track, but. The girls' track team this year was really good. Finished second in Class 4A in cross country.
And we were short winning first by, was it 2 points or 3? I can't remember now, but we were close to winning it all.
And we're back to action here, underway in the second half. Clinton 32, Lone Oak 17. The Yellow Jacket basketball, Gracie Linville, Lexi Wallace, Katie Gifford, Caden Brown, and Kaylin Lastly. Wallace on the dribble to Caden Brown. They kind of weave in and out, duck in when they can. If they get picked up, maybe by a second or help defender, look to make that pass or kick it back outside. Always on the move. They don't hold the ball very long.
No, they're passing quick.
Katie Gifford on the dribble. She'll take it in the lane.
Nice
One-hander
little
up.
Hook shot there. Gracie with a steal.
Back to Caden Brown.
Up and in.
Good. Pretty shot by Caden Brown. That's her second three-point field goal. She's got, I believe, 10 points to lead the Lady Yellow Jackets, 35-17. Caden Brown, a junior. We kind of saw her last year pick up some playing time. Good on the offensive end, and I think she's even better this year as a junior. And she's been our player of the game before. She's been scoring in double figures. And see Mom and Dad across the way from us.
Yep.
In the bleachers there on the home side. Ball out of bounds. Keep it with Lone Oak. 35-17. Yellow Jacket lead. Lone Oak led early. They had the first points of the ball game. I believe that was a three-point field goal.
Gracie with a steal. Oh.
It's up the floor. I don't think Caden knew that one was coming.
She
hit her in the back of the
ready.
head. Lone Oak gets it back on the drive. Shot up, won't go. Foul called. That may go against Kaylin Lastly.
I think that was.
We're talking about how good these sophomores are. Lastly and Lexi and Olivia. They had success. What is a junior high squad?
Oh, yeah.
Coming up.
Yes. Yeah, they had a really good junior high team when they were ninth graders. Won their conference and the district championship. Of course, those three have been together since third grade.
Making the first, missing the second is Demaya Eason. She's got 5 points, 35-18. Brown on the dribble, going to take it all the way, slide, get around the defender, won't go, rebound loose. And Lone Oak going to be able to come up with it. Shakira James, she'll clear. And Lone Oak across midcourt. Clinton in is that a 1-3-1 zone defense? Maybe they're going to.
Yeah, we're in a zone. Oh.
And Brown knocks it away. She's going to poke it back in, save it from going out of bounds. And she gets it to Lexi Wallace on the roll, ahead to Gracie Linville.
Oh, and she was going a little too fast there, like we were talking about.
Those legs were wound up, and
yep.
She wanted to pass it back to Kaylin Lastly, who was kind of a trailer, been behind that three-point line, but a turnover. 5:46 in the third, 35-18. Now Clinton's going to drop back in that 1-3-1. Well, we'll see. I think maybe it is at half court. Lastly at the top, Gifford in the middle, Linville, Wallace on the wings, Peyton Brown low, but she's going to come up.
Oh.
I don't know. Linville pokes it away out of bounds. Cameron Keith set to come in the ball game. Cameron Keith, that's the younger sister of Kinley Keith, had a big role in that that winningest team in Lady Yellow Jacket basketball history, graduating last year. That graduating class won more games in 3 years than any other girls team here in Clinton High School history.
Oh, about got a steal there.
But the shot
clock,
clock, 35 seconds. Horn sounds, goes off. And I guess the players are adjusting to that. That's another
yeah, that's a new thing this year. I like it.
Okay.
I like the shot clock.
And Caden Brown with another three-point field goal. This one from the left side, almost the left corner. And that's her third three-point field goal. She's got 13 points and a timeout on the floor. Exactly 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Clinton 38, Lone Oak 18. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Clay Maxey, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, now in Clinton. Clay, you cut your teeth at a Chrysler dealership.
Cut my teeth at Landers, Chrysler, and Benton, the largest Chrysler store in the world. And so, to have Chrysler, Ram, Jeep in a small town and to have my name on the building, it's such an honor, it's such a blessing. And so, it's a brand that means a lot to us. It's a community that means a lot to us. We're giving it everything we got. Committed to customer service being a great one, not just a good one, but a great one. So winning back the community and getting our customer service the way that they should be.
Clay Maxey, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Caden Brown, Cameron Keith, and a whistle for a travel and a turnover back to Lone Oak. I'm Jeff Hall. Sarah Wallace joins me. Aaron Duhan is our video engineer on the KHPQ Sports YouTube channel, the KHPQ Facebook page. Hopefully you can watch tonight. Sarah says her father-in-law, H.C. Wallace, might be watching or listening tonight on the game. So,
yes, and my dad in Conway, Bill Griffith, he should be watching from home.
Two-pointer up and in. Is that? Oh, it's 52. Yeah, Kristen Holt.
Kaylin Lastly for three.
Kaylin?
From the
Two-pointer
corner.
Or three? That was a three, wasn't it?
That was the three. I believe it was a three.
That's her second of the night. She's got 8 points, 41-20. The Yellow Jacket lead, 3:45 clock running in the third.
Oh.
Good move on the
Good
dribble.
move.
Gets by a defender, gets inside. Shot won't go. Rebound, the putback attempt by Kristen Holt. She's fouled and will go to the free throw line. Some of these girls, multi-sport athletes for the Yellow Jackets. Your girls, other sports they play, what?
Yes, Allison is cross country and track and tennis. And then Lexi is tennis and softball. She'll start softball in the spring.
Lastly, softball player?
Softball, Yep, and runs cross country some too when she can. And Olivia, softball. Yeah, we got lots of multi-sport.
Kristen Holt, I believe 1 for 2 at the line, 41-21. Lexi Wallace, she'll pull up, shoot a three. Good.
Lexi Wallace.
There you go. Just on the dribble, you give her enough space, and she'll just step into it. A three.
Yeah, she'll get frustrated sometimes. She says, Mom, I've drained those all day in practice and warm-ups, and then sometimes you get in a game, they just won't all fall.
And Lone Oak answers a three-point field goal deep on the left side. And that goes to Demaya Eason.
Good shot.
Got 8 points, 44-24. Lexi on the dribble, left, right. Kick it over, ends up in the corner with Caden Brown. Behind the three-point line, picks up a dribble inside.